It's Indy's Morning Show with Deb, Kevin, and Matt, and we are joined in studio by a really cool guest today who is used to maybe going a little bit faster than we are on 465, I'd say, a little bit. Trevor Colip is here with us, and Trevor, you are in your rookie season when it comes to Supercross. Is that fair to say?
Yes, that's correct. It's my first time racing Monster Energy AMA Pro Supercross this year, and it's really exciting for my rookie year.
He's a hometown kid.
Yeah, I mean, even more exciting,
County,
right?
New Pal.
Yep, I lived in New Pal, and now I live over on the west side of Indy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been really cool coming into this race when I was little, now growing up and being able to race it as a professional.
Did you ever think when you were younger, though, that I'm going to someday be down there doing that?
That was always the goal, but it's really a dream come true now.
Wow.
I think it's amazing because obviously you go to these races like Lucas Oil, but you're actually your first race as a pro was at Ford Field.
Yes,
and that's a big stadium too, man.
Yeah.
So how did you feel doing that?
Yeah, I was super nervous for it being my first race, but I was able to overcome the nerves and do pretty well at that race. So it was awesome.
So how did you get good at this?
Yeah.
Because, kids, when you were younger, I would imagine they're gaming, doing video games, things like that, but you were out riding.
Yeah, I've been riding since I was 4 and pretty heavily training since I was about 13 years old.
Wow.
What does that training consist of?
Lots of on the bike riding and then tons of off the bike gym workouts, road bike rides.
Okay.
Nutrition, all kinds of stuff.
Now, there's a lot of there's NASCAR drivers and IndyCar drivers that have actually honed their skills by playing video games. Does that translate into your sport at all?
The technology is not there for that yet for this sport.
Yeah.
But it is really cool how that works for other sports.
So I'm a mom, and the first thing I think of, let's talk injuries. Have you gotten hurt?
I have gotten hurt, but it's part of any sport when you get to the top level. Any football player, basketball player,
True.
All the professionals will have injuries.
Yeah.
Trust the equipment that you're wearing.
Yep.
Know that you're gonna, and you trust the other drivers around you too, the riders around you as well.
Yeah, everybody I'm racing against is really skilled, so I trust that everybody out there will keep each other safe.
You mentioned nutrition. Is that really something you watch as far as what you eat? Are you working out, exercising, things like that?
Kind of like me.
Yeah, clearly.
We're working out usually 6 to 7 days a week, and we've got all of the riders have their own nutrition plans.
Wow.
Really?
Tailored to them, yeah.
All complete with a lot of Monster Energy, of course, right?
It's so cool.
Don't worry.
26 million pounds of Indy dirt used to build the track. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the tracks are a lot cooler to see in person. So
Yeah.
if you guys can come to the race on Saturday night, it'll be awesome to see any of the fans that want to come. The tracks are a lot bigger in person than they look on TV.
Well, you mentioned that fans wanting to come. Tickets can be purchased at supercrosslive.com. Tickets
Yes,
available
that's
there.
correct. And the opening ceremonies for the race will be at 6:30, and then 7 p.m. the racing will start.
So walk us through kind of the pre-race. What do you do to get yourself ready to race? I mean, do you go off somewhere quietly and
Listen to
just kind of get
music?
your mind going, or do you hang around with a bunch of your friends? What do you do to get you in that racing mood?
Everybody at the team that I'm on, Tyler Ponder Racing,
Mhm.
everybody at the team semi is in a super good mood usually. It's a awesome atmosphere. So we just hang out with each other, and then I'll get geared up and then go out for practice.
Do you
Get
have
the track dialed in.
like songs to listen to or anything that like just pumps you up?
I don't listen to a ton of songs before the race. I like being around people.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
And I assume you are so in tune with what the bike is doing that you know if it's not running right, you can hear the sound, you know it's not handling right before maybe even your mechanic might even know those things.
Yeah, when we're on the track, all the riders are super knowledgeable about their bikes, and then we're making constant changes throughout the day, adjusting things like suspension, all kinds of stuff like that.
So is there a day you don't get on your bike?
Yeah, the riders, we definitely don't ride every single day of the week. We'll ride during season probably 2 to 3 days a week and then race on Saturdays.
Okay. So did you ride it here?
I ride it. I rode it home yesterday.
Did you? Really?
But didn't ride it on the streets here is what he's saying.
Oh, no.
That was awesome. Also, the event on Saturday is a Triple Crown event. For people who don't really know what this is, explain that to us.
A Triple Crown event is a lot more action-packed compared to a normal main event. It's 3 10-minute races for the 250 class, and then the 450 class will have 12-minute races. So it's a lot more. You'll see all of the top guys a lot more throughout the night. So it's action-packed.
Some more bang for your buck.
Yes, correct.
Absolutely. Now, I know you got the engine sound. You're wearing a helmet, but you're the only hometown kid young man racing. So the crowd's going to be cheering. Can you hear the crowd?
Yeah, I wear earplugs while I ride, and you can still hear the crowd over everything.
So you feel
cool.
the energy
Yeah.
that they're
Wow.
giving you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You can
cool.
really feel it.
Well,
Yeah.
you said you've got a good local following that's going to be there, your friends and your family. But how can those who are listening to you on this interview on WFMS, how can they follow you?
They can come to the race Saturday night, or they can watch it on Peacock. Live stream will start at 7 p.m.
And do you have social media?
I do. I have Instagram.
Okay.
Can they
It's-
follow you on Instagram?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
It's Colip174, COLIP 174.
After a run that is just solid, like you're like, man, that was really good. Maybe it's a win even. How do you celebrate?
It's just a lot of celebration with the family and friends. I don't do a whole lot of the partying stuff.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Sounds like
It's-
family's important to you.
yeah, it's very
I
important.
love that. Yeah. You
Yeah.
have brothers or sisters, or
I do have one younger sister.
and is she racing?
No, she's not.
Okay.
I love that you said that about family. You're a Hoosier. That's
Yep,
why.
That's why. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, we look forward to hearing obviously the big success here in the roar of the engines and seeing you hopefully just do so well that you get to celebrate with your family.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here with us, man.
Thank
This
you
is
guys
really
for
cool.
having me.
No, happy to have you here. You're welcome back anytime because again, you're a hometown boy.